Welcome back to Star Trek Online for the final episode of the 2800. I will never be playing this arc ever again. I'm sick of shuttle missions. I'm sick of this entire arc. I am never doing it again.
Now that we have the aid of one of the founders, we should have no trouble convincing the Jem'hadar at Deep Space Nine to stand down and return to the Gamma Quadrant. Starfleet and the Klingon Empire are assembling a unified fleet to garrison the station and repair the damage from the battle. We want you to go with the founder to negotiate the surrender of the remaining Jem'hadar. Rendezvous with the Jem'hadar ship near Deep Space Nine. You'll represent the interests of the Alpha Quadrant, but this should be a simple formality. Captain Kurland is headed to Deep Space Nine in the Defiant, along with the rest of the task force. He said to tell you he's looking forward to seeing you on board the station again.
A Galaxy X. Considering the Dominion War only started a couple of years after Picard's little visit, I have no doubts that the ship actually was in development during the Dominion War. Might not have served, but was certainly in development. After all, Picard could have easily gone, "Hey, here's what I know. Think you can extrapolate the rest?"
I see that you are ready for the next stage in our little task. You've performed adequately so far, but the Dominion's records on you are quite extensive, and you have a bit of a reputation among those of us who pay attention to such things. Let's hope you live up to it this time. Of course. I'd expect no less, especially after our recent adventures. That being said, neither of us should have much to do here today. The Founder will handle the necessary details of Karakon's surrender. This may be over in a matter of moments.
If it was going to be over in a matter of moments, this wouldn't need to be happening.
If the two of you are quite finished, the sooner this nonsense is dealt with, the sooner I can return to the Great Link and put decades of poor memories behind me, hail the station, inform Loris and Karakon that I would have words with them.
At once, Founder. If you would care to do the honors.
Vessel 6474, you are not part of our task group. We are not interested in anything... Founder! Please forgive my impudence. How may I serve?
You will stand down at once, Loris. Prepare your Jem'hadar for transit. We are all going home. Transport aboard this vessel immediately. Loris, signal your first to stand down.
Karakon, this is Loris. The Founder orders you to stand down and prepare for transport.
The Founders have turned their backs upon us. We are denied their glory. The only glory for us now is death in battle. We are already dead. We may reclaim our honor at the price of our lives.
Karakon, you must obey! You must! Ugh! He's closed the channel!
So much for a simple resolution to this mess.
Called it.
Defiant here. I hope you're not calling to explain that there's a problem. The fleet is nearly there, and we're going to have a lot of casualties if we have to fight the Jem'hadar. You need to find a way to defuse this situation.
Well, it's not like we'll have a problem dealing with the Jem'hadar. I mean, really, they're 30 years out of date.
There's no way to beam aboard or dock without being intercepted.
And Starfleet has done a lot of R&D
I don't see any other options at this point. Good luck, and may the prophets watch over you.
Screw the prophets.
I've reviewed your file, and I believe you are best suited to this task. Your familiarity with Deep Space Nine will be an advantage. You will use one of our environmental suits. It should sustain you long enough to successfully infiltrate the station.
I like this one.
Clever, predictable, but clever. Time is a factor, Solid. You'll find what you need in the airlock. I will have this vessel brought as close as possible to the station while you prepare. When you have familiarized yourself with the suit, signal that you are ready to leave the airlock.
Completely unnecessary. I have a better environmental suit, though I will not be using it for very long. I'll be putting on the good armor in a few minutes. As soon as I, get inside the station.
Carlin here.
It's mission. I hate this part. I can't walk quickly.
This is Carlin.
And Boing.
Carlin here. Come in.
Now to get rid of this godforsaken spacesuit. Much better. I like the first contact suit, but seriously, it is not useful to me at the moment. Oops.
Flanking damage detected.
As soon as the lift arrives, fire! our ships may be arriving, but you must still face my warriors in cold space. We shall settle this among the stars.
That was easy. Way too easy. Perhaps I have become overpowered. Yeah, hubris. Let's not let it affect me. Dumb plan.
Looks like I'm following your lead again. Take the point, Captain. The Enterprise is here to back you up.
The Enterprise.
I will be victorious. I will reclaim my life.
too much aggro for my own good. Honestly, DS9 should have been dismantled.
Does anyone need training?
I've been offered a great opportunity. Commanding the Enterprise is an honor, one I never thought would be mine. Still, the Belfast was a good ship, and she will be missed. I won't forget your part in saving her crew. Many of them will be joining me on the Enterprise. I am forever in your debt. I'm not much for goodbyes, and the Enterprise will likely be at the frontier of Federation space. There's no telling when we'll meet again. I'm sure we will, though.
I'm picking up your signal clearly. The Dominion repeaters on this side of the wormhole are functioning normally. The Founder is well and will rejoin the Great Link soon. She offers her gratitude for your assistance. I don't know what the future will hold for me, but at least I have a future now. It is disconcerting to lose decades of time, but the Founders are wise. I am sure they will find a new place for me. I'm not sure how to say this, so I'll simply say thank you. This series of events was entirely unexpected, but we survived. Not only that, but we're home now. All this is thanks in no small part to your efforts. If we meet again, I will not forget.
We won't. You'll be dead. The Dominion isn't exactly fond of failure. Loris 3 will be dead in a few days. Loris 4 will soon be taking her place.
Oh, and Wei Yun says hello. Actually, he's still sulking. But it's more amusing for me if I tell him that I expressed warm gratitude and fawning sycophancy on his behalf. Goodbye.
It's over at last. Housecoat Gaming, signing off.